On behalf of the state government and the people of Nagaland, it is my privilege to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you to the first Nagaland CSR and Investment Conclave 2022. I'm glad that you could take time out to participate in this very important conclave. Whether in person or virtually, I believe this event will be a game changer for my state, Nagaland. This conclave would not have been possible without the personal interest and support of Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, Union Minister Finance and Corporate Affairs. I had met her and requested her to grace the occasion during the month of March 2022. She was not only readily agreed, but took it upon herself and reach out and extend full support for the event, as well as expand its scopes. We are all privileged to have you with us, Madam, and I would like to express sincere gratitude on my own behalf and on behalf of the people of Nagaland for your presence here today and all the support extended. Not only one day, but 3 days altogether. That shows your commitment to the state. We are very grateful to the Government of India for bringing greater focus on development of the northeastern region of the country. As a result, not only the government, but also the private sector is looking at the northeast with a fresh perspective. The mandatory requirements of spending for corporate social responsibility by companies has opened up immense opportunities for companies to participate in grassroots development activities while not losing sight of their business commitments. However, Nagaland has not been on the radar of the corporates, and the amount spent in Nagaland had remained very low. There is a scope and potential for companies to increase spending in the states tremendously. And as you have come see yourself, I'm sure your physical presence will also convince you that we're badly in need of you. This conclave would provide a platform for the CSR spending companies to harness various opportunities that Nagaland offers. It will not only help companies identify the right projects, but also right organizations to partner with the implementation new projects. Our objective is, however, not limited to getting companies to spend larger amount of CSR in Nagaland. In seeking CSR investment, the state government is not trying to replace its own development activities. It is seeking for the innovation and a plus into the cutting-edge tools and resources with faster adaptations as per requirements of the state, that the partners may be effectively able to source We are hopeful that the companies will also bring along the spirit of private enterprise, which will help the youth of the state to imbibe a culture of entrepreneurship. As part of this conclave, we are holding parallel track on CSR, investments and startups and bankings. We are confident that the conclave will enhance our engagement with the private sector and banks, encouraging entrepreneurship between local entrepreneurships and the partner, the startup and established companies across the country, while also improving creating takeoff in the state. As many of you may be aware, Nagaland is a tribal state with a unique history and tradition. The Constitution of India has special safeguards that protect the customs, practices, the traditions of the people of Nagaland. These unique customs and tradition and the rich social capitals are the core strength of Naga society. From this tradition have flowed the concept of village council and village development board. It has also helped us innovate the unique concept of communitization with the aim of building partnership of the government with community. Our strong social institutions, civil society organizations have helped us deal with prolonged insurgency and political turmoil. We are witnessing continuous peace since the ceasefire for the last 25 years. Government is investing in building infrastructure and improving public services, especially in education and health sector for our people. As a result, we are among one of the more literate states with good health indicator. There are, however, resource and capacity constraints and challenges of remoteness and geographical terrains that sometimes hinder our progress. These gaps are where we hope that companies with their resources, innovations and expertise can help the people of the state. We expect that the companies will use innovative solutions and resources to supplement the government efforts to meet the evolving challenges of public service delivery, especially in the health and education sector and in the remoter parts of the state. In this, we are lacking our state-owned resources because the financial pattern which agreed in 16-point agreement was withdrawn in the year 1989. And therefore, the finance which was to be given for administrative expenses and developmental activities was withdrawn. On our agriculture and horticulture products, soil is fertile, and so we produce a lot of agriculture products like ginger, turmeric, kidney beans, potato, pineapples, dragon fruits, persimmons, citrus, passion fruits, kiwi, coffee, and tea, which are organic and of high quality. We are part of the global hotspot for the biological resources with bamboo and other forest products available in plenty. With the participations of industries in the right spirit, using their CSR fundings or investments, We are hopeful that these can become part of the national and global value chain, commanding premium prices, thus increasing farmers' income. Employment and skill development of our talents youth is another important area of interest for industry partnership. Our vibrant pool of educated and talented youth is our most valuable resource. With employment in the government sector saturating and also changing aspirations, we would like them to have their own successful enterprises where they employ others and contribute fully to the growth of the nation. We have been successfully implementing a few CSR projects in a couple of districts in the state. I'm happy to note that preparations efforts for these events have resulted in tying up of so much, and thank you very much for the CSR projects which have been shown in the slide, and also the commitment signed in the MOUs. On behalf of the state and the people, I want to thank all the corporates who have come and who have contributed the CSR and also signed MOUs to take the state development activities forward. A facilitation cell for CSR in Iden, which will assist companies in following up on implementation of these projects to meet their regulatory requirements. I would also urge the companies to pick up projects from all regions and districts of the state in the interest of equitable development. In addition to CSR, we expect participation companies to explore the untapped investment potential of the state in forest, agriculture, handicrafts, education, medical, bamboo, hospitality, tourism, music, and arts sectors. In order to facilitate investors, we have already launched the single window system. We are also working to enable long lease land holding in the state. The state government, on the banking front, we are hopeful that the banking track of the conclave would result in more hassle-free credit offtake from the banks, and they would also contribute their bit not only in our development endeavors, but also promote our budding entrepreneurs. As I conclude, I would like to especially thank the efforts put in by the Department of Finance Services, the Department of Public Enterprises, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs of Government of India, and the Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland, as well as many state government officials across district and department in putting together this event. I would also like to express my thanks to all the companies, their officials who could attend this event in person or virtually. I also once again extend my highest gratitude to Sri Nirmala Sitharaman for gracing this event despite so many competing demands on her time. In the end, I wish this conclave a great success, and we hope that it turns into a regular event to help us realize our development goals. Thank you, Jai Hind, and God bless.